ourselves in the rhythm divine, underneath the sky painted.
Hello guys, welcome to Math Minders Academy. In today's episode, we are diving into the world of measuring capacity in liters and milliliters, but with a fun twist. Sandra and James are at it again. This time, they are in a friendly competition to fill a 20-liter drum as quickly and as accurately as possible. With containers in hand and determination in their eyes, they each give it their best shot. But something went wrong. Sandra lost the challenge, and she wasn't happy about it. I feel just as much as James, she protested. How did I lose? To settle the matter, Mr. Bob steps in. This time, not just as a judge, but as a teacher. He explains where Sandra went wrong and why understanding conversion between liters and milliliters is the key to measuring capacity correctly. Ready to find out what happened? Let's follow the story and learn how to measure capacity the right way.
Today, Sandra and James take on a water challenge. They both waited for announcement.
Fill a 20-liter drum using any of these containers. First to finish wins $20.
Sandra excitedly picks 500 milliliters keg.
This one looks big. I'm going to win.
James calmly picks 200 cl keg.
I'll go with this one.
Let the race begin.
Both kids run to a water tap, quickly filling and running back and forth. They're off. It's a race to fill the 20-liter drum. James placing the last fill in his drum after 10 trips.
Done. My drum is full.
Well done, James. You made the right choice.
And there it is. James receives the $20 prize for making the smarter choice. With the right container and a little math, he filled the drum first and won the challenge. Great job, James. Sandra wasn't happy. She approached the sport master.
Sir, I don't understand. I also went 10 times just like James, but my drum still isn't full. Why is his full and mine is not? It's not fair.
Feeling cheated, Sandra decided to take the matter to her math teacher. She thought her drum might be bigger, which could explain why James won the challenge. Sandra and James left together to see the math teacher at school. James rode the bicycle while Sandra sat behind, deep in thought. Back at school, Sandra and James met with the math teacher. Without wasting any time, Sandra began to voice her complaint.
Sir, I don't understand. James and I both went 10 times to fetch water, but his drum got full and mine didn't. I even picked a bigger container. I thought that would help me win. It feels so unfair.
The math teacher smiled and gently tapped Sandra on the shoulder to calm her down.
Well done, Sandra. I'm really proud of you for choosing to speak up and seek clarity instead of reacting with anger or starting a fight. That shows maturity and intelligence. You're a true ambassador of our school. Now, let's take a closer look at what happened during the challenge. I'm sure the answer lies in numbers.
The math teacher picks up a marker and begins explaining on the board.
Now, let's look at the containers you used. James used a 200 centiliter keg, and you, Sandra, picked a 500 milliliter keg. Now, let's convert the given capacities to liters. Remember, 1 liter equals 100 centiliters. So, 200 centiliters is the same as 200 divided by 100 is equal to 2 liters. That means James's 200 centiliter container holds 2 liters of water. How many trips would James require to fill his drum? That would be 20 liters divided by 2 liters equals 10 trips. So, James only needed 10 trips to fill his drum. Sandra's container has a capacity of 500 milliliters. To convert this to liters, we divide by 1,000. 500 divided by 1,000 is equal to 0.5 liters. So, each trip Sandra made delivered 0.5 liters of water. To fill a 20-liter drum, she would need 20 divided by 0.5 is equal to 40 trips. During the challenge, Sandra only went 10 trips, which means she still needed 30 more trips to fill her drum completely.
So 500 milliliter is smaller than 200 centiliter?
Exactly, Sandra. Even though 500 looks like a bigger number than 200, the units are different. Once we convert them to liters, we see that 500 milliliters is just 0.5 liters, while 200 centiliters is 2 liters. That's why James needed fewer trips. I hope you're satisfied now.
Yes, sir. Now I understand everything. I was so sure I had the bigger container, but I didn't know the units made such a big difference. Thank you for explaining.
Relieved and happy, Sandra gave James a cheerful high five. The mystery was finally solved. Smiling brightly, they climbed onto the bicycle, James pedaling while Sandra sat behind, riding off together with a valuable lesson learned and their friendship stronger than ever. If you love this fun math story, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
In the midnight glow where the stars align, we lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky paint